everyone. Welcome to Lizzie Stamps. I'm Beth Robinson, an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And I'm here today just to show you a few things that are going on and wanted to show you our new product that I'm really excited about. So here we have our new Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. And what I love about this machine is that compared to our old machine, this is a lot lighter and it also folds up, so it's easy for traveling, and it's also perfect for having the machine put away nicely, and then you can also keep using it and put it away. I'm not making sense, sorry. I was thinking about something else while I was trying to say. But anyway, it's got a nice crank handle. And again, the crank handle and this top carrying handle it's a nice rubbery grip. And so it has the Stampin' Up! Logo on the side. And so when I open it, I'm gonna turn it this way. So when you open it, you're gonna hear a click down, and that is how nice. It's a nice platform. It has some ridges edges, so it keeps the platform nice and sturdy. And when you're using the plates, when I've used it, it's been really nice to roll. It doesn't click like the other ones used to. So I'm going to just show you a little bit about the various parts of this. So when you get your Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, you get instructions, and the instructions come in languages French, Japanese, German, Dutch, and English. And so it's nice that it's across the whole continent. And so you get that, and then you're going to get your base plate. This is your base plate right here. And you can see that it gives you the recipes for the sandwich, and each one is numbered. So you'll notice now that this is number 1. So you follow along, and then when you're making your sandwich. So there's, and then number 2, when you get to number 2, this is for the your very fine detailed dies, and it tells you exactly what to do to place your cutting edge down. And then this one you don't use with embossing folders, so it tells you exactly, and again it tells you how to make the sandwich. And then you have a third plate, and these are our acrylic plates. And they're very similar to the ones that we had before. From what I've been told, the standard cutting plates, you can use these with your, the old ones that you had, you can use with the new ones. So, with the new machine. So, but it does have number 3 on both of the plates, and you can tell that I've used it already. I was playing with it. And it has the Stampin' Up! Logo. But it doesn't matter which way you go, put these in the machine. And then your last plate is your number 4 plate, and this is your plate when you're used with your 3D embossing folders. So the regular embossing folders, you're just going to use your platform and your acrylic cutting plates. So it shows you, though, on your base plate, it tells you exactly how to be using the embossing folders and also the dies. So, and what's nice is it gives you a guide, so it's very easy to use. So I wanted to show you right now how it works. So I was playing with it earlier, and I have made a couple things. The one thing I wanted to show you, this is with the Old World Paper Embossing 3D folder, and just the detail now that gives It's really, really nice. I mean, that is some really nice detail. You can turn it over and see. And I'm really pleased. It just gives such better detail and impression. And here is our sunflower die. I love this. It was so easy to cut out, and all the little pieces, all the little tags came out. So I didn't have to sit there and try to piece them out. They all sort of fell off, and I just used my little brush on my foam mat and rolled it over, and all of the tags and, you know, even these little circles, everything came out. It's a very nice clean cut and such great detail to the front. It gives the impression, you can tell from the sunflower. So I was really pleased with that one. So what I wanted to show you is, first of all, I want to show you how to use the 3D embossing folder. So we are going to be using the Seabed 3D embossing folder, and I just have a piece of cardstock, scrap cardstock in, and I'm going to show you how we do this. So you're going to put down your base plate, and then you're going to put down, remember that the fold, the crease goes in first. And then I'm going to lay my number 4 plate, and these are for the 3D embossing folders, on top to make the sandwich. And I'm going to run it through, and you'll notice you have to give it a little give, but the rolling is really easy. There you go. And here you have this wonderful, look at this. Look how great that is. It's just the detail is even more intricate now that this embossing machine, it just really, really shows the detail. Whereas our other Big Shot didn't get that really good impression. I guess the pressure, there's just this great pressure. So if you can see that, it's really nice. I'll turn over on the other side so you can see the negative impression. So really, really nice feature. So that's using the 3D embossing folder. And then the next thing I want to show you is we're going to use one of the snowflake dies that come from the new snowflake wishes. So, and I'm going to show you a card using that as well. So I just want to show you how you put that sandwich together. So you're going to start with your base plate. Then you're going to add the number 2 plate. And then you're going to add one of your acrylic plates on top. I'm going to go ahead and put that in, lay it on the platform. And then I'm going to take and put my die. You're going to put the cut side down. So here's the cut side, okay? So you want the flat side up. This is the flat side that you want up. I'm going to put it there. And then I'm going to take my other acrylic plate and just lay it on top and run it through. And again, you won't hear the crackling. It's just a nice roll. And you won't hear the crackling. And I'm not having to go through it 1 or 2 times. I'm just going through it 1 time. And now you'll see when I take this off, it comes out really nicely. Very easy. And even the little pieces, I'm just going to use my fingernail, and there we go. So using the finger there, perfect. So here you have it. So nice. Very nice detailed cut. So I'm really, really pleased with this new machine. Stampin' Up! Has done a great job in their research, and it's been a long time in the making, but I am so glad it's worth the wait. So I'm really excited. You as a customer will be able to purchase this Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine starting in September. So as a demonstrator, That's one of the perks, is that we were able to pre-order just so we could start showing it off. I am really, really excited because it's nice that I can bring it over to my desktop and use it instead of having to like go over to an area where I had my Big Shot sitting. So very transportable, great. And all the base plate, everything I just keep together like this and keep it next to the Big Shot. So hopefully you guys will see this. Give me a thumbs up if you think that you would love to see more of this. And I had to pick up a die. Okay, so now we're ready to show. Finally, I get to show you the inside of the holiday catalog. And I don't know why they call it the Holiday Mini, but it really isn't a mini catalog. They used to have the catalogs going this way, but now the catalog is going this way. So longer pages, but really nice. I'm just gonna open it up for you. And there's always a message from Shelley and explaining how they came about with what they've decided in the holiday catalog. Some of the things that we have, again, we have our wonderful kits. I'm gonna bring this down a little bit so you can see. Okay, so here we have the kits available, and this kit was the Advent Countdown calendar, and this one came out in the holiday catalog last year, and it was so popular they decided to bring it back. So as well as, I'll show you the next, well first I'll show you some pages, but the next one they brought back as well is The Most Wonderful Time. And this is really nice with the stamp set and the dies that come with it. And if you buy the kit, there's also a refill kit, but the kit comes with this wonderful tinsel ribbon. It's gold. And it comes with some star embellishment, self-adhesive stars. These are all self-adhesive cutouts. And then you have your paper. There's lots of paper. And then you also have the card kits, the Memory and Morse kit. So it's really nice to have. So, but another new kit that's come out, let me show you, is this tag buffet. And I just got this today and I haven't opened it yet, but it comes in this great box. I would say this box is 6 by 8 and it's glossy, and it has this cute holly pattern on it. And when you open it up, I haven't even, and on the inside, I mean, it's a great box to give for Christmas if you decide not to keep the tags in it. They have a great spool of this ribbon thread, I should call it. It's like a gold metallic thread, really pretty. I'm all about gold and metallic. And then when you open it up, I'm gonna open it up. Take some scissors. Here we go. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay. So what you get is these wonderful laser cut tags. Well, first of all, first and foremost, there's always instructions. You can follow these instructions or you can make your own tags yourself. But inside you will find, like they do if you subscribe to Paper Pumpkin, which is our monthly card kit that comes, you can follow the steps. So it tells you what to do by numbers. So when you're looking at the tags, if you look on the back, that they're going to be all numbered. So you can see that. Okay, so that's really nice. So it gives you an idea of how to make each tag, but you can make your own if you want to. So that's nice to have. And with this kit, let me just tell you, you get to make 30 tags. So that's 5 of 6 designs. So here is part of the, look at this. It's a gold inlay tag with laser cut. So you already have your hole in there. It's great when you're threading your ribbon or the thread that was given. And then look at these stars. These are also laser cut and gold embossed. Really, really pretty. And then you're gonna layer those cards with these backgrounds, which are gold inlaid as well. But look at the colors. So remember, you're gonna make 5 of 6 designs. Look at this one. Love that. And this one even, it's like a watercolor wash with the gold inlay on top. You can't really see, but there's sort of a fading of the red. There you go, you can see that. That's really nice. Here's another one. This is a great candy cane stripe. That's wonderful. And then you have this great gold inlay polka dot. Love those. So you could make tags with these, or you can make cards. And then you're going to get these really nice cutouts. Again, it has the gold inlay in them and the Christmas tree. You have several of those. And then you've got these wonderful, oh, look at these tags. Look at that. That is so cute. You could put the little saying right there. So you have a stocking, you have an ornament. I love the simplicity of the drawings. And here are some more tags that you have. These are all pre-cut. So you get quite a few sheets of these. I think you get 8 sheets of these. And then in this, here's some more cutouts. And you have this beautiful hand-drawn cardinal. And you have a good holly cluster right here. And then look at these presents, whimsical, just so really, I can't wait to start making these cards. I'm really excited, or tags, I should say cards or tags. So that's what comes in the kit. And everything is put together so when you're working on it, you can keep it in the box and put everything together. So the only thing that you'll really need to add is some dimensionals. And the stamp set actually does not come with it. So you have to buy the stamp set separately. It's called Tag Buffet. And it's a nice stamp set. Again, it's following the same whimsical images from the kit. But I love the Merry Christmas and 'Tis the Season with Love. So, and then you have your to and from. And again, you can stamp your own images as well. So this is not just for making the tags, but you can make cards too. So I'm really excited to play with this Tag Buffet set. This will be great. Okay, so a couple of things that I wanted to show you. Another card kit, and I'll be showing these, but this one is The Joy of Sharing, and this is great because when you get the catalog, now if you do not have a catalog and you would like one, you can leave a comment below and let me know that you need a catalog. I know there's several people that have asked for a catalog, and those are coming soon. I just got a new shipment. So, but here you have a little video sign. So there is a video that shows you how to make these cards. So it's not just cards that you can insert a family photo in, but you can just use the gold framing and make a card. So it's 2 ways. You get to make 15 cards, traditional or photo, and this wonderful stamp set. This is an all-inclusive. So this stamp set will come with this kit. And this one is The Joy of Sharing. And I really love the sayings and the writing, very simple. There's not a lot that you have to add to it because you do have a lot that comes in the kit, if you can tell right here. So it's really nice. And you get your own acrylic block that you get to keep. These are really well worth it. The card kits, I'm telling you, I am such a huge fan of the card kits. I think they're so worth it. So I want to go through the whole catalog, but it would take such a long time. But just so you know, when you are looking through the catalog, when you will get ideas, so I tend to, when I get the catalog, I want to make the samples that are already in the catalog. So I really like doing that. This is a great suite called the Heart heartwarming hug suite. Now, a suite. So, difference between just buying the products itself, and Stampin' Up! Started doing this probably about 2 years ago, where they started including everything that you need to make with one number. Here's your new one item number and the price. And you're thinking probably $123. That's a lot of money. I totally understand in the day and age that we are in right now. But this is so wonderful because you can use this for so many different things. So you get the designer paper series and these really great, beautiful colors. And these, again, these papers, the designer series paper, are two-sided. So you're going to get 12 sheets, 2 of each 6 double-side designs. And then you're going to get, if you decide to get the suite, you will get the Warm Hugs bundle, which is the stamp set. Let me go to this right here. This tells you page right here. And this gives you, the bundle includes the stamp set, Warm Hugs, and the warm wrap dies. So it's great because we have these cups that come in that you can buy separately, or you can buy with the whole suite, the mini coffee cups. And that die cut will help wrap the paper around, so you're not having to fussy cut. It's really nice. You also get a little cute mini carrier. This would be great to have at a holiday table with little goodies in it. A little holiday gift to your neighbors, maybe with some goodies in it and a gift certificate, or something, you know, something cute, handmade. And then you also get these nice textured embossing folders. One is more of a basket weave, and here's one that's just more of a diamond dot. And then you're going to get the Mossy Meadow 3/8" diagonal striped ribbon, really nice. And then you also get Real Red braided linen trim. And this is, I love our linen trim like they have, and then they came out with the red. So it's wonderful. And then you also get these cute glitter star ornaments. Really nice. So you can buy the whole suite, or you can buy just the bundle if you'd like. So that's what's great, because it does give you an idea. And also with this is also separate, but you can also get this stamp set wrapped in Christmas. Again, it goes with the whole suite. So the one that I wanted to show today, and you can also get the catalog on my website. So if you want to, you can follow me on my Facebook page, Lizzie Stamps, Stampin' Up, and you can also go on there and it will have a link to my blog. So you can go and ask for a catalog or download the PDF to the catalog. So, okay, so the next one I wanted to show, I know I'm going fast through this. I should have earmarked it and I didn't, but it's one of my favorite suites right now. There's 2 of them actually, but this one, I'm just going to go to this one. This is called the Snowflake Splendor Suite. And I am all about traditional colors, but when I saw this and I saw the different colors of blues, the coolness of the colors, just really, they all pull together so well. And I've been playing with this kit, and I'm going to show you a card that you can make really easy. But again, if you wanted to buy all the products to make these cards that you see here, then you could buy everything together. And that's what I did. So the Snowflake designer paper, and you'll see all the colors on the side, and those are all the colors that are incorporated in this suite and into the paper. I really love the paper. And then you have your Snowflake Wishes bundle. So you have the stamp set. I'm going to show you the stamp set. And this is the Snowflake Wishes stamp set, and you get a lot of various different kinds of snowflakes. And also I love the writing. There's several different writings, and what I call my innie and outie wording. So You could have snowflake, wish it, they can have that on the front. And our friendship is one of a kind. And I love that it's not just Christmas, but this, you know, we have the Happy Hanukkah. So this is for everyone. So it's really nice to have. And then, so what I like to do is I like to keep my dies inside with the stamp set, so I know. And these are our photopolymer. And as you know, photopolymer are clear stamp sets. Really easy to stick onto your acrylic block. And they're very sticky and great to use. So I'm going to show you, we're going to make a card together, but I just want to show you all of the snowflakes. This is a nice frame that does the cutting right here. It's very pretty. And then you also have these other sets of snowflakes. I'm going to put this up on back. So we don't want to lose the snowflakes. So these snowflakes right here, you have this outline snowflake, this one, and this one. They also coordinate with cutting out the paper. How wonderful is this? I am like so excited. Cheryl, thank you so much. I'm so glad that you're enjoying this. And this is a great way to use everything in this suite. So I'm going to show you that I did cut out a snowflake from the paper. So let's get started. I'm going to show you my first card that I made because I was just really playing with this. So we have this wonderful balmy blue sequenced paper, and their glitter or sequenced glitter paper, this does not rub off. This is great paper to use. And in the light, see how you get the different hues? I love it. It's so nice. And so I decided I wanted to make this really quick card. So here we have, I'm using balmy blue as a base of the card. And then I used the balmy blue glitter paper. And I used some of the designer paper that comes in the kit. And it has really a cute, this is cute. It has little snowflakes all over it. And I took one of the snowflake die and it just cuts out. It doesn't cut out an image, it cuts it out onto the paper. And then here, the snowflake right here, I used the die to cut it out from the paper. And then I did another little snowflake in the balmy blue. And then we have these really pretty, beautiful, they are called the blue adhesive backed gems. So you have them with all the colors that are in the suite. And with the light, they just shine different. They're really pretty. I just love embellishments. I love all the embellishments. And then you have your saying here, may your season sparkle. And you'll notice that when I stamped this, I stamped it in one color and then sponged another color on. And I'm going to be showing you that when I make the other card. And then you have this beautiful ribbon. This is, this ribbon is the, let me get it, the Snowflake Splendor ribbon. And it's very shimmery and it's about 1/4 inch wide. And it's great. So I just wanted to add a little bit more special touch. Then you have these cute little snowflakes. Again, this does not come in the suite, but this comes with a different bundle. But I thought this would be great just to add since we're doing snowflakes. And on the inside, all I did was stamp a continual border at the bottom. We're going to do something different for the other card. So let's get started. So I'm going to go ahead and get all my pieces, and hopefully I have all my pieces together here. Again, you have a piece of balmy blue. I have a piece of balmy blue cardstock. I have already cut it at 4 1/4 by 11, and I've scored it at 5 1/2. So I'm going to go ahead and score. So here I have my valley fold and I have my mountain fold. So I'm going to go ahead and fold over on the mountain side and take my bone folder and just score it. And what happens here is that it helps make it lay flat. So this is really nice to have. And then what I'm going to do, I've already cut out my piece of balmy blue 4 by 5 1/4 piece that I'm just going to layer on top. And just actually, I might want to make this stick up. First of all, I'm going to go ahead and add this. I'm going to go ahead, this is a different piece of the designer paper that comes. It's the wonderful wash of color with Misty Moonlight, Balmy Blue, the other colors in there, Coastal Cabana, Pool Party. There's just a different wash of color. And look on the other side, look at that snowflake. I love all the snowflakes. So that's a really nice one. So I'm going to go ahead and put some glue. I'm going to take my Stampin' seal and I'm just going to put it down and roll it on either side. There we go, on all 4 sides. And this is sticky, so, and then I'm going to go ahead and just layer it onto my, there we go. Here you have, there. See how that is? Really nice. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take some of our dimensionals. And here's our set of dimensionals. Comes in a pack of 300. And I'm going to take about 4 and put one in each corner. And then I'm going to pull them off. Really easy to pull off. But the dimensionals help give a little bit more depth to the card. So I'm going to go ahead and just lay that on top. There we go. Okay. So now we have our base card ready to go. And then we're just going to add a little bit more. So here we're going to go ahead and layer our snowflakes together. So I took the piece that I cut out from the designer paper series, and then I cut out a balmy blue snowflake, and I'm going to use our glue dot. And I go through glue dots like crazy. See, I find them random. I think there. And all I'm going to do is just push down the snow. Whoop. Actually, that one went on already, but I'm going to go ahead and push down. There you go. Okay. And then I'm going to add that. And I'm going to offset this one. There you go. Like that. And then I have another snowflake that I cut out. That's from the designer paper as well. And I'm going to go ahead and put a glue dot on that and put that on there. Okay, then I'm ready to go ahead and put it onto my layer. So I'm going to use dimensional, and I'm just going to put 1. I don't need more than 1. It will adhere nicely. And I'm just going to put it over. There we go. Oh, and that just gives a little bit more depth to the card. I really like it. I think it's really pretty. And then I'm going to take one of my beautiful blue adhesive back gems. And let's see. I can't decide if I want to use this one or this one. So we'll see. Let's go ahead and take this one, and I usually just use my scissors and pop it on there, and there you go. How awesome is that? That is just so pretty. Really, just, I love just monochromatic colors together. So then we're going to now take, and I have to get my, I gotta rearrange some things here because I've been playing in my room all day, and I need to get my foam mat because when I use the photopolymer, I like to have a lot of cushioning. So we have our foam mat, and I just took a piece of scrap paper. As you can tell, I've used this a lot. So I'm going to stamp. I've already put it on my acrylic block, and it says Snowflake Wishes for a Merry Christmas. And I'm going to stamp that in our balmy blue ink. And then I'm going to show you a fun thing to do to give it a little bit more depth. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp. There we go. And then I'm going to, before I do that, I'm going to take my Misty Moonlight and a sponge dauber, and watch how fun this is. And I'm going to just take it and daub it just around, just to give it a different color. And watch this. This is going to be fun. So I'm going to go ahead, let's move this ink out of the way. And then I'm just going to line it up and stamp it down. Hopefully you can see that. Let me move that up a little bit so you can see. And I'm going to stamp it. And as you can see, we have two colors. Isn't that great? That is really, I love that. So that'll look really nice. I'm going to close up my ink pads because I am known to go to bed with ink all over me. So this is going to go right onto our card right here. And I'm going to get some Stampin' dimensionals again. Again, you can never have too many dimensionals. And I'm just going to go ahead and add another one here. And there we go. And I'm just going to adhere it right to the front. There you go. How great. I love it. I love, love, love. If you want to, of course, I love embellishments. I love adding more things, but I could have added some more of the snowflakes from this card. I could add, and these are great because these are adhesive back. And I could add some to the card if I wanted to. But I think I'm just going to leave it plain like this. So we've got the inside of the card as well. And what I decided with this one is that I don't like to throw away my scraps. So I have a scrap here from the paper that I cut, and I love just the cute little snowflake design on that side. So I'm just going to go ahead and glue this with our multi-purpose adhesive glue and just put it down on the edge. There we go. Put it down on the edge. And if I want to, I can go ahead and add a snowflake from the stamp set. Maybe up in the corner somewhere. But I'm not going to have a writing in there. I think the outside, the snowflake wishes for a Merry Christmas says it all. And then you'll have more writing on the inside that you'll be able to use. So we have, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and I like this one. It's a little big, but it's really pretty. And we're going to do the same effect that we did with the other one. So here I have, and all I did is I'm taking my photopolymer, the flat side, and then you have your image side. I'm taking the flat side and putting it down onto the block. It sticks really nicely. So I'm going to go ahead again with my balmy blue, and I'm going to stamp, and then I'm going to close this up. Our inks, and I love that our inks stay upside down. They stay moist by being upside down. And there you go, you flip it. And then I'm going to take my sponge dauber again and look at this. I'm just going to daub just the color. And we're going to go ahead and stamp it. Let's stamp it right here. There we go. And whoops. And there you go. So you get that great effect. I love that. I call it the kissing technique. It's fun because you're kissing the colors together. Really cute. So now I'm ready to put the inside of my card. And I'm going to go ahead and just add some Stampin' Seal. I really like our new Stampin' Seal. It is a lot, oops, sorry about that. It is really great for adhering projects together. It's got a lot more adhesive to it than our old tape runner. Okay, so there you go. So here we have it, and the card is finished. So we have 2 cards that we have from that suite. I just love it so much. And I will be making more cards with this. I'm just falling in love with it. So I just want to show you these real quick that you can make. So I'll be making more of those, but I really love the colors. Okay, so then the other page that I wanted to show you, see, I have more things falling all over the floor. So I should have it one more. Where are you? I have to find it. Of course, I decide, like I told you, I didn't earmark it. So let me see where it went. Here we go. It's right here. This is our poinsettia place suite. The cards are stunning. It gives you dies that you can make 3D poinsettias. So here's everything that comes in the suite. The paper, again, the dies cut out some of the images, which is wonderful. You have your poinsettia petals bundle, and then you have this wonderful flocked, it's a really great white flocked paper. It comes in 6 sheets, 2 of each design, and the die from the bundle will cut out the poinsettia and the holly and the berries. So I'm going to show you a couple cards, and it has these beautiful beaded pearl embellishments. They're absolutely stunning. The picture doesn't show it justice, but it's inlaid in a silver form with 3 pearls, and then it has I think it has a little diamond in the middle. And then we have this beautiful real red ribbon, nice sheer ribbon. It's really pretty. I'm going to show you that right now. So I made 3 cards, and I am like just coveting this paper. So the first one that I made, actually it doesn't have a pearl in the middle. See, I lied. But this one was cut out with the die, and then I fussy cut the other 2 poinsettias from the paper. Here is part of the paper right here, these beautiful berries. And then I just used real red cardstock on this side. And then here's this sheer real red ribbon. And it's easy to use. And this is just a very simple, I didn't put anything on the inside of the outside of the card, but on the inside, I stamped the poinsettia image from the stamp set and the Merry Christmas. So, and then my envelope, and you have to remember, when you make you get your envelopes, stamp the envelope too, so they know it's handmade. So there's one of the cards. Simple, but really fun. So for beginner stamping, this is a really easy, fun technique to do. We call it fussy cutting. So sometimes it's great to sit in front of the TV and cut out images from the paper. So there's the one card. Here's the next card. This one, oops, it's upside down. Here we go. I am in love with the poinsettia that you can make. If you look close enough, you'll see that not only does it cut, but you also can emboss the leaves and also the holly you can see as well here too. So, and then what I did is I cut out the poinsettia petal parts from real red cardstock. Then I took real red and sponged around, so give it a little bit more depth. So that is really, really pretty. And then I also stamped out the holly, or cut out the holly leaves, and then sponged them with garden green around. And here we have some of our designer paper. And then I took some gold and I cut out the berries and put them throughout. And right here, these are the best. These are the, here I got it right here. These are the wonderful gems. If you can see the gold flecks? The gold flecks are in the clear and also in the red. I am just in love with their embellishments this season. So here I just put 3 right there. And then before, I also took our textured textile embossing folder and embossed the front of the card. So it gives a little bit more depth. And then I wrapped our sheer red, real red ribbon around in a knot. And then when you open it up, I just had stamped Happy Holidays. Oh, sorry about that. Happy Holidays. And then stamped the poinsettia and just colored in the stamen with a bumblebee Stampin' Right marker. So I'm really, really loving this. And I just think that is like a stunning card to send to anybody. I'm so in love with this. I'm going to put instructions on my blog on how to make these cards. So be looking for that for the next couple of days. I wanted to show things, and then I was going to working on making the PDFs for the cards that I've made. And last but not least, these cards have been all over the internet. They're called slimline cards. Slimline cards, you take a sheet of 8.5 by 7 and score it at 3 1/4. And you really, so that size, so if you look at the size of the card, there you go. But I love the slimline. I remember growing up, and my grandparents would always send slimline cards, and they'd be like a trifold, and it would be pictures of what they did throughout the year. And I used to love getting those every year. So here again, I've made another poinsettia, and I sponged it with, I sponged it with Petal Pink, which is a nice light fleshy colored pink. And just to give it a little bit more depth. Then here is the flocked pieces that I cut out with the dies, and they were white, but I went ahead and sponged them with real red and also with garden green, the leaves. And then here we have those beautiful gems. I love those flecked gold gems. I just love them. And then I stamped Merry Christmas. And I used one of our new punches that make these cute labels. And I just cut 1/4 inch smaller for the white. And then you have your red. And then this ribbon as well. This is a gold and red trim ribbon that comes in a 2-pack. And this is 1/8 inch. This is great. So I just added a little trim of that in our designer paper. And then you open it up, and on the inside, warm wishes from our home to yours. And again, you have your poinsettia image. I just love it. And then I found instructions on how to make the envelope. So again, I will be putting instructions up for you on how to make these cards and the envelope. And I took a piece of cardstock. This is a whole piece of 8.5 by 11 cardstock. And it's scored and then cut. And then I did also a liner to match the outside of the card. So this fits in so nicely because it's wider. So if you do have embellishments like I do, it'll be really good and nice and sturdy. And then you can send it this way. This is a little bit of extra postage, but you can take it to your local post office and send, but you will be able to send this card. So you'll just want to make sure that you put adhesive or tape over it, since I don't have any adhesive on the inside like an envelope does. So anyway, so hopefully if you love these cards, make sure you guys give me a thumbs up. I would love to hear what you thought of today's Facebook Live on the various cards that I've made today, and I really hope that you'll explore the new catalog and see what there is to offer, that just from the beginner stamper to the most avid stamper. So I'm really hoping, if you want a catalog, please leave in the comments. Please, 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 and let me know that you would love a catalog. I would love to send one to you for free, and it's a great way to just start getting excited for the holidays. I know I'm getting excited for the holidays. So I really appreciate you all being here today, and thank you so much, and happy stamping.